elements are pretty intense. Oh my gosh. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today it's a little bit different as I'm out in the elements. I'm with the nature. I'm with the nature. Yeah, this is definitely nature, guys. No, I'm loving this. This is so good. There is the ocean, there's the rocks, the beautiful sky, the sand. I have my diary with me. It's all G. It's a good vibe. There's peace and all the good stuff. But today's video specifically, we are talking about self-love and how to find inner peace. So this was the question sent to me through a recent video, and I will post it up here and I'll also read it out loud as well. So the question was, could you please talk about self-love on your YouTube channel and how to find inner peace and acceptance? So I just thought, you know, I'm at the beach, I might as well just talk about it. This is where I feel at peace most of the time, and I feel really good near the ocean. I love the ocean. But yeah, let's get into it, guys. Let's talk about self-love and finding inner peace. So I'm solely going to talk about, you know, personal things, because I definitely believe self-love is a individual journey. So I'm going to come from a place of personal experiences, which will, I hope, help you identify what self-love might look to you, and how I basically found inner peace within myself. So I previously said self-love is definitely something that is an individual journey. So I believe what that means for me is, when you're a child, you're basically observing 24/7 the world around you. And I really do hope that children nowadays are doing that exact thing, just observing the world and kind of consuming all the good parts that the world has to offer, because very often children, what's the word? I just said it. They absorb many of the negative aspects, and then as their journey commences into adulthood, you kind of realize what's really bad for you, and obviously what's good for you or makes you happy. So my camera died, but basically what I was saying is that yeah, children tend to absorb a lot of negative and positive. Sometimes it can be extreme, and why I'm going from like starting as from being a child into adulthood is because for me, I was definitely that child that observed the world and then in turn tried to, I guess, digest what I thought I should be, if that makes sense. Or I would say try to interpret that in the best way I could, in, I guess, in the purest form that I was able to. Yes, anyways, so yeah, self-love, individual journey, and it's a matter of like understanding what you like for yourself, as simple as that is, what makes you happy. It takes a really long time to figure that out for sure, but say for me, you know, in some cases, some people might find certain aspects of something really boring, and then another person might find it to be amazing. So this is why it's such an individual thing, because what makes you happy will not make somebody else happy. And so what your self-love might look like will definitely not look like what that other person's self-love looks like. And I think it's also a matter of understanding energy. And sometimes when you come across certain individuals, you might feel as though you know, their energy is not aligned with yours, and they're kind of like maybe sadly putting you down And so it's diminishing that part of you which you want to grow. And so you need to understand that that energy is definitely not for you. So you have to kind of remove yourself. And it's very sad and disappointing that there are certain pupils who do that to other pupils. But that's just normal. That's literally the world. This is reality. You know, you can't not have good, you can't not have bad as well. There's pros and cons to everything. There's pros and cons for every individual out there. So yeah, self-love looks very, very different for every single individual in this world. But in some circumstances, and this is how you get to meet the people which you stick with for very long periods of time, those people's self-love aligns with yours. And so you're like, oh, I like you, I like this person, you know, let's hang out. Yeah, so I think self-love is super different to the idea of confidence. So why I say that is because confidence, I feel, with many things start from the environment you grow up in. If you grow up in an environment that does not cherish a child being, outspoken, being themselves straight off the bat, and they're just a child, if that community is not willing to back up that child is going to very fast in their self-love journey and their confidence journey. It'll just really diminish a lot of their future and a lot of things they would like to do in their lives, because now we have a situation where that aspect of their life is traumatic because they didn't feel backed up by their community. So they lose confidence. And the reason why I always go back to starting from a child is because that is when you are absorbing the most information and you are seeing the big world in front of you, and there's just so much happening, and sometimes it's so overwhelming. And even as an adult till this day, there are so many things that happen around me that are so overwhelming, and I have to come back to a place where I'm like, okay, so this is what the world is giving me, but this is what I want. So this is why I say confidence can highly be a community-based thing, because yes, it definitely takes a village to bring up a child, and so many of us have gone through such traumatic events that diminishes our confidence at, like, you know, at 30 years old, at 20 years old, at 18, at 15, all the ages. It's just up and down because you felt as though your immediate community, which you had, were not backing you at an earlier stage of your life. So that's just something that we all have to, like, realize that is real. So if you're watching this and you're wanting to have children one day, just truly, it's so important to make sure that you let that child know that who they are is beautiful, and how they grow up to be is up to them. And you know, they get to have all these beautiful things in front of them, and sometimes all these terrible things, and they have to pick and choose where their confidence will lie, you know. And why I say that is because some people are confident in some aspects which other people are not, and so you might perceive that as bad and they might perceive it as good. And that's why I say that. Yeah, so that's self-love, confidence. And you know, I feel as though inner peace is like the round off. It's like, you know, the big I got inner peace. Yeah, I got inner peace. That's like rounding everything together. Oh, I just saw a crab. Cute. Anyways, yeah, so inner peace is self-love, confidence, all round up together. It's that time in your life whether you're lucky enough to be 15, 18, 20, 40, to like be like, oh, well, you know what? I'm okay, I'm good. Like, this life that I'm living is awesome. You know, I'm okay. I'm content with literally doing nothing at this moment in time. I'm okay. Like, whatever is to come, I will deal with it when it comes. But for now, I'm gonna work on this space, and I'm gonna be here, I'm gonna be present, I'm gonna enjoy it. So I feel as though that's inner peace. Inner peace is really contentment in everything, in the places you go to, the people you meet, and being content that conversations you have, however they may seem to go, you in your mental mind can walk out of the room and be like, you know, it was fine, it wasn't that bad. Like, I can't project all my life, so therefore I'm gonna be content with this situation, and the past situation, I'm okay with it, because, you know, that situation or that moment in time has brought me where I am today, and I'm totally content with that. Like, I'm good. By the way, this is totally me speaking it out for myself. As much as I am talking to you guys, I'm also just like, yeah, exactly. No, for real though. Yeah, contentment and inner peace. What beautiful words though. As much as the English language can sometimes diminish certain things that don't even need words to be understood, inner peace, the language of inner peace, contentment, that sounds really good when you say it. Inner peace, contentment. Also, I feel as though, I think I spoke about this in my last video, or my second last video. It's really important to speak highly of yourself. Project a sense of just love. Like, let that, you know, bad energy go. That's so cliche. Let it go, bro. Like, you'll be fine. But yeah, sorry guys, I'm looking at just this view and I'm totally content. Yeah, it's so pretty today, so nice. I love this place. I haven't been here in such a long time. But anyways, let's continue the conversation. Yeah, contentment, I feel as though a lot of people definitely struggle with, because sometimes your contentment might look like work, and when work is not happening, you kind of feel worthless, you kind of feel useless. You're like, what is this? I don't want to be here. Like, I want to do something, I want to be a part of a community, I want to be working, I want to go from job to job, I want to do this, I want to do that. And you're not using that time to kind of like just feel like there is purpose in this moment, in this nothingness that you're feeling. There is purpose, and you don't always have to just consistently be involved in things to feel like you're not part of the worldly community. And I think why it's so hard, even more so now in this world we're in this generation, is because, for sure, social media, dun dun, social media. Don't we all just love social media? Social media is such a punch in the gut, huh? A punch in the gut. Yeah, we all love a good punch in the gut here and there, sometimes, not that much, you know. But yeah, social media is a huge punch in the gut. And why I say that is because, once again, contentment, seeing people live these lives, these lavish lives, oh my god, you're like, oh my goodness, this is what I want. I love this. Like, you're just, stop, relax, you're okay, you're fine, you're okay. And however that picture or that person's life may look, I'm definitely telling you, you in that moment, you're okay. Like, you know, you're fine. You are so worth so much. And of course, this person's life is obviously, they love it, they're happy, their lives are also worth so much. I think you just have to take away the fact that you don't have this certain. Okay, so my phone died. Sorry, my camera died once again. But I was saying, you need to take away from the fact that you don't have this certain something, you don't have this certain person, or what the idea of them is looking like, what it's projecting in the physical world, what it's looking like. Because seriously, you might not even, you don't know these people on social media. Most of the time you don't know them, but you know, you want to feel like, hey, my life is okay too, my life is good. Yeah, your life is good. That's the whole point. Like, dude, your life is fine. Your bubble is beautiful. Your bubble is amazing. And they're living this bubble because, you know, in some way or another, their journey has led them to this lavish picture you're seeing. And now here you are questioning your ability to love your life. Don't do that. That is so frustrating. Why are you trying to frustrate yourself, man? Like, find inner peace in understanding that their life and your life are full, like, you know, full with so much love, so much growth, so much confidence, so much peace, so much contentment. And yeah, you'll be fine. Just finding that moment and realizing that all these people you're viewing and all their lives and how amazing they may seem, your life is also as amazing. And please don't go to a place of like self-loathe where you're like, should I be feeling happy about my situation when this person, this is me going in the, I guess, negative aspect of inner peace, because sometimes you're trying to find inner peace, but then again you realize somebody else who has less than, they're not complaining and you have all of it, and here you are complaining about this big bad world. You know, I know, just don't go to that place of like self-loathing because this person has less than. Yes, they do have less than. The world is so unfair. Like, wow, the world is so unfair. Like, you literally can't do anything about it. The amount of times that I personally tried to do something about it but come out with like nothing, oh my gosh, like I'd be a millionaire. But no, guys. Yeah, just don't also do that. You know, in realizing somebody has more and then also realizing somebody has less than you, you're literally gonna create such toxic environment for yourself. Like, this little bubble you're in, just your little bubble, is gonna be so toxic, because then you're gonna start being very what's the word, you're gonna start just complaining and whinging that, oh my god, they have this, but also like, damn, they have nothing. Like, why am I like this? You know what I mean? Conversations like that are super toxic. Like, just bro, like, realize this moment right here, you're special, this is fine. You can breathe, you can walk, you can talk, you can laugh, you can freaking see the sun, you can eat, you can smell. Like, that is beautiful. That is already like contentment right there. That is already contentment. You're already content, and you're understanding and observing of the world. Like, I get it, but it is what it is, for real. Yeah, I think it's definitely a battle. Self-contentment is literally a long battle within oneself, because every year there's something that happens in your life that makes you realize, hey, I'm actually not as content that I thought I was. Ain't that a bummer? Like, that gets really frustrating when you get in certain moments like this. And I feel like a lot of us during COVID, I fucking hate COVID. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna say it. I fucking hate COVID. A lot of us went through that phase of like, it went downhill. So self-contentment and inner peace was very hard to try and gain back that like strength you had before, because you just felt like, wow, the world is fucking shit. And I'm telling you, it was shit before. It's just yeah, 2020, bro, like it's just bad. It's just as bad as it gets worse. No. I'm joking. It's okay, guys. I'm telling you, in your journey of self-love, confidence, inner peace, there is always going to be parts of you that are in turmoil, but those stages are literally going to create this beautiful journey, and obviously a realization that the world is not perfect. You are definitely not perfect, and that is okay. You know, that is okay. I hope your inner peace and your confidence journey and your self-love journey is good, you know, and I kind of hope the best for you, and that things will come naturally and you will learn how to kind of go about life through observation, but also with observation you're learning to kind of make yourself feel happy, make yourself be a better person. Yeah, so I really hope this video helped. Hopefully motivates you as well, and just for you to realize, like, you know, you can't make yourself consistently sad because, you know, you don't have this, you don't have the confidence to do something, because that will come with time. That always comes with time. As much as a lot of people hate the idea and concept of time, without time you literally will not learn how to grow. You literally will not be the person you want to be without time, without the realization of time. You know, it's a constant reminder that every day it's a day to be the better version of yourself, more confident, a lot more self-love, and finding that inner peace which you deserve. But yeah, this is the end of the video. Please like, comment, subscribe. Love you guys so much, and yeah, enjoy your self-love journey, your self-contentment journey, and yeah, you'll be fine. Everything's gonna be okay. Bye guys, see you. Okay, I'm gonna quickly show you how beautiful it is today before I go. Pretty. So nice. Oh yeah, and Martin came along. So pretty here.